Thanksgiving looks gorgeous. Thank you, sir, very much. All right, time now to go out to the movies in Las Vegas. Weekly film editor Josh Bell is here for the Bell Breakdown. That's your calling card, sir.
I love it.
We got two movies on hand for this weekend. The first is Justice League.
Yes.
This has got a whole bunch of superheroes together.
Oh, yeah.
Aquaman, he's new, right?
Yeah, Aquaman and The Flash and Cyborg are new. I mean, they're not new characters. They've been around in comic books and cartoons for years, but they're new to the movies.
Right.
And they're joining Batman and Wonder Woman and Superman, even though he was kind of dead in the last movie he appeared in. But it's no secret that he's going to show up here.
Right.
So they all team up. It's basically the DC Comics version of the Avengers that people are familiar with from Marvel. The same idea, they're really trying to reach the same level of success. I think in the DC movies have been a bit rocky, a bit uneven. The Superman versus Batman was not the best, but Wonder Woman from earlier this year was really entertaining. And this one is maybe somewhere in the middle.
Okay.
I think it's a lot more streamlined than Batman versus Superman, but it's not nearly as entertaining and as rousing as Wonder Woman. It's a very straightforward, simple superhero story. There's a bad guy. He's trying to end the world, so Batman gets all these superheroes together, and they got to go beat the bad guy, and that's pretty much all that there is to it.
You know, as a fan of the franchise, that's pretty much all I'm looking for.
I mean, I think it exhibits basic competence, I think, which is about all I can say for it. Has some weak special effects. The villain is not the greatest, but for people who just want to see these heroes on screen, it'll probably mostly satisfy them.
Okay. Next movie, Wonder. This is the kind of movie, my son right now is only 2, but I feel like this is the kind of movie that potentially I would like him to see when he gets older.
Yeah.
As you know, some empathy to have for kids,
right?
Maybe a little less fortunate.
Yeah, it's certainly a movie for families. It's based on a very, very popular book about a kid with a facial deformity and his first year attending a middle school and how he's treated by his peers. But it also deals a lot with his family, with his parents, played by Julia Roberts and Owen Wilson, and with his sister. And I like that about it. It isn't just this kind of feel-good tearjerker from beginning to end. It does have some complexity to the story, although in the last third, it's straight up feel-good tearjerker. It's really making all the inspirational, hitting all the inspirational beats, and kind of maybe overdoing it a bit. But I do think for families, especially if you don't want to see big superhero explosions in action, it's a nice alternative. It's maybe not as deep as it could have been, but it's a pleasant enough film.
Now, is this based on a true story or loosely based on a true story?
It's not a true story. It's a novel, a very popular book. I think there's been some spin-offs and sequels book-wise, and it's a real condition that this kid has, but it's not based on a true story.
Got it. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the big Bell Breakdown. There it is. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it. All right, we'll be right back, everyone.